Could Manchester United hijack Joshua Zirkzee from AC Milan? This is drama. This is what we're going to talk about. This is the transfer window. This is Mufc Realist TV. Transfer news, Manchester United, silly season, ins, outs. Who would you sign if you were Erik ten Hag? Manchester United is doing bits on the market, want to complete early signing. Could they hijack the preferred striker target? We're talking about Joshua Zirkzee, who has been heavily linked to AC Milan. How much money do Manchester United have to spend? Can they afford to spend over 50 million? Of course, we're going to talk about that as well. Michael Olise, what would in the transfer window be out? Talking Michael Olise, which is Chelsea is really pushing hard. This is the race. What are the striker positions? What are the midfield positions? What are the left backs, centre backs? This is Mufc Realist TV. This is Mick Ruby, and this is the silly season. This is the transfer window, the one that I really love to do. Let's jump right into this, and please, before we continue, like and subscribe if you haven't. Let's go. Let's get into the transfer game. Okay, guys, let's jump right into Michael Olise's story. It is heating up. It is a race. It's not a marathon. It's a sprint. However, we know that Manchester United are really serious to bring in Michael Olise, but it's all depending on the sale of Jadon Sancho or Greenwood. These two players are 100% about to leave Manchester United. Manchester United expecting an important bid. They already received a bid from Valencia. Roughly about 35 million euros plus 5 add-ons for him. Personal term, not a problem. We'll see if that will happen as well. With Jadon Sancho as well, heavily also linked to Juventus now. They switched the targets over to Jadon Sancho. Borussia Dortmund still in the race, but Borussia Dortmund are kind of waiting for the situation. So that is what is important. Regarding Olise as well, Chelsea, what I understood, Maresca, the new manager, is in. He wants important signings. He's working close with the board. He wants a striker. He wants Olise. God knows why he wants Olise, but everyone that's watched Olise knows what a creative force he is off the right wing as well. He can also play in the middle, so no wonder they're chasing him. They want to complete personal terms with the player first and foremost before even approaching regarding the release clause, because they made a mistake last season when they actually approached and did trigger the release clause and then spoke to the player as well, which something was backfired. So it's down to Michael Olise. Michael Olise has said that he's not in a rush. He will wait until Manchester United come in. He's not in a rush, but Chelsea are knowing that interest of Michael Olise for Manchester United is real. They know that Manchester United are trying to sell 2 wingers in order to finance this deal for Michael Olise. Hence, they're pushing really hard with his agent, with Michael Olise, to agree personal terms before they even go to Chelsea. What will Michael Olise do? We don't know, but all we know that he said he's not in a rush. He's going to wait for Manchester United also to come in, and then he will assess, which is probably the right things to do. So this will be a tight one. This will be a transfer hotometer 50-50 at this moment, because we know if Chelsea comes in, they're going to throw silly money. They're going to probably offer more than the release clause. But at the end of the day, you have to agree with the player and the player wages and everything. So that is all down to Michael Olise himself. All right, guys, let's move forward. Regarding the striker position, this is the one that you've been waiting for. What is going on with Manchester United and the budget regarding the striker? The departure of Anthony Martial has actually left a free space in wages, about £30 million, which can be utilized towards the transfer window. We know, we can confirm with the Benjamin Sesko leaving, that Manchester United have approximately 50 million to spend, because they were willing to activate the 50 million for Benjamin Sesko's release clause. So there is money to be spent. But having to say that as well, regarding that, 35 million for release clause, 35 million pounds or 40 million is what is activated in July for Zirksee. And Zirksee, that is clear and obvious. In July, that release clause is active. AC Milan had personal terms agreed already with Zirkzee. They have spoken to AC Milan and everything is agreed there, but there's nothing signed. The only stumbling block, what we reported here, is Zirkzees Agent, Kia Yobashian, which is demanding about £13 million, so about 40 million euros in commission fees, which is something that AC Milan don't really want to pay. So that is kind of clever. You pay 40 million, which is a release clause, plus you add on another 14 million, which is ending up to be 44 million costing them. So this is where the stumbling block, they're cooling off a little bit. They are thinking about it. They're still trying to negotiate and haggle with Kia regarding that, commission fee. In the meantime, it has been confirmed that Manchester United have entered the talks to understand what is the release clause, when is it active. As I mentioned, in July, next month it's active, and how much the packages, the wages, and how much they can actually go for to pay the agent's commission fee. Now, this is something that can be hijacked. As mentioned, Manchester United have 50 million pounds to spend on a striker. You add that together, you pay the release clause, you add on the agent fee, and boom, voila. They can act swiftly on the market because nothing is written in stone. It ain't over until the fat lady sings, so that is the one to watch. Fabrizio Romano reported on this yesterday and also confirmed by David Ornstein that he said it's in advanced talk. So I've been checking with the La Gazzetta dello Sport and also my good friend, respected journalist, sport journalist in Italia, Alfredo Pedula, which is actually confirmed. So let's move on to the other positions regarding Manchester United. It's been confirmed that it will be a busy transfer window now when Erik ten Hag has been confirmed as a manager. Manchester United were looking to bring in 2 centre-backs. What we know, branthwaith, they left. They will put a final bid and just leave it. But there's other targets, what we're going to look at. We all know who the target is. Inácio, that played yesterday in the Portugal League as well. We are looking at Todibo. We're looking at Lenny Euro. That is the one to watch as well, Lenny Euro. And we know that we are going to look for a left back position, which I know it is. From Bournemouth, Milos Kerkers, but it can also be a Maatsen. In the midfield, it's been said we are going to look at 2 midfielders with the potential departure of Casemiro and Christian Eriksen this summer. We know that Amrabat is in negotiation either to stay or leave. Manchester United considering to trigger that 21 million euros release clause for Fiorentina to make Amrabat a permanent loan. So keep an eye on that one as well, because other Premier League clubs are also looking and understanding the situation. Fiorentina don't need him. Fiorentina wants to sell, and Fiorentina is probably willing to negotiate. Manchester United have, they took him on the loan on 10 million euro with, and not really in an obligation to buy, but with a first refusal right to sort of negotiate, and that's what they are doing at the moment, assessing. But we're also looking at other midfield positions, and contacts is already started, according to Fabrizio Romano as well and David Ornstein, that Manchester United are going to be busy in the next coming days, weeks regarding the midfield as well. Will it be their prime target 100%, which is João Neves, the youngster? There's a lot of money, but Manchester United believe they can pull a deal for 75 million plus some players on as well. But also other hijack stories, what we are going to look at is Zubamendi. Zubamendi from Real Sociedad, which is a hijack, a target for Arsenal that Manchester United is trying to sort of line up as a potential, but also third target as well, which is a cheap one, which is Monaco's Fofana, which is 1 year left on his contract and is available on 25 million pounds. This is something that could be done. Other than that, I don't know any more targets, and we will see what happens. So Manchester United are 100% in the market to shop for 2 centre-backs, 1 left-back, and potentially 2 midfielders and 1 striker. Michael Olise is a bonus if we managed to sell Greenwood or Sancho. So guys, this has been a snappy update. This is all what I have to say today. Follow us tonight, because tonight we have a premiere on the Transfer Hotometer, where you can come in and be a part of this transfer journey from the beginning to start. Do your Hotometer rating, do your player transfer rating on our website, Mufc Realist TV. You can see the link down here below, and then we will participate in the show, and then you can follow this out through the whole transfer window to see from beginning rumor to the done deal. This has been Mick Ruby. This has been the Transfer Quarter. This has been the silly season talk, and I'm excited. Hopefully I had my say, and hopefully I made you a better day. Take it easy, people, and stay tuned to the next video. Bye for now.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.